since the last time's video, I have had a delivery, which I haven't opened. The original plates from this car, from when it was delivered, brand new. HSV 546, the build number. That is awesome to have the original plates from new. That was definitely the front one, all stone chips, but very, very cool to have. Still in love, but after owning this thing for over 2 weeks now, finally I'm gonna be able to wash the thing. I've had zero time and it's been raining in Melbourne. It's still pretty shit today, to be honest. I'm worried it's gonna rain while I'm out here, but we'll see how we go. Let's grab some of our Auto Glim products and get to town on cleaning this thing. I really just want to see this thing clean, but I'm honestly a little bit nervous because when I went to look at this car, it was dirty as you can see it. So who knows what you'll uncover after you wash it. Just shit that you don't see when you're looking at a car because you're sort of excited and miss things and stuff like that. But so I've never seen this car clean, only what I saw in the photos. Alright, dried and back inside just in time because it just started raining. Goddamn Melbourne, stuff you. And when I went to look at this car, as I said before, it was dirty when I went to look at it, dirty when I picked it up, still dirty as of half an hour ago. So I've never seen this car clean. There's probably a few scratches, dents and stuff that I missed. But there's one thing I really wanted to see because I could see it when I went to look at the car, and that was the roof. Now I did point out the bird shit stain, which is there. Well, it looks a lot worse on the GoPro screen than it does in person, but there's more to it. I was actually lucky when I was looking at this car that I just happened to sort of catch it in the right light, and even under all the dust, I don't know if it's gonna pick it up, but I could see all this. So you can see the paint's sort of stained. It's actually not as bad now that I've washed the car. But with all the dust on it, it made the roof sort of on this side look really dull. So I actually factored in worst case scenario, I gotta paint the roof. It's not too bad on this because it obviously ends here, the A-pillar, and you got a mold here, so you don't have to paint quarters and stuff like that. So, but now it's washed, I reckon this will come back with a buff, like a really hard cut on the roof. And if the shit stain doesn't come out, it just is what it is, you know. That's a car I want to drive, so it's got a shit stain on the roof, it's got a shit stain on the roof. Now a couple of other things that I've noticed, it's missing an SRS airbag sticker on this side. If it's supposed to have it, I don't even know, because it's got one on the driver's side B-pillar. So I'll replace both of those. The ABS sticker on the back window is all up to shit, so I'll replace that, stick this, and Rare Spares actually do both of those stickers so I can get it from either of those places. And something that other people pointed out on my last video, which I can't believe people even spotted, was the date on the tires when I was mentioning that it's got brand new tires on it, grouse, blah, 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 and everyone was right. Very, very good eyes, a few people. So the date on these here is 42nd week, 2011. So these tires are 13 years old. Yeah, around there, 13 years old. I was looking up the sort of lifespan on tires. They reckon 10 years, get rid of them. So depends how daring I'm feeling. I'm gonna have to get rid of these absolutely brand new Bridgestone Potenzas, but oh well, it is what it is. But I can't believe people picked up on that. And I've got to say, I am absolutely blown away with how much people love that I bought this car. A lot of new subscribers, I'm going to say probably 500 over the last 2 videos of looking for a car and actually buying this car. That happened with the VN and the VL, so Commodores are a good thing for YouTube. Not that I buy the cars for that purpose, but good to know. Like the last video has over 300 comments, and I reckon there was like 1 or 2 shitty comments that I had to delete, which is pretty standard on every video, but everyone's over the moon, which is grouse. Had a lot of people message me with parts like the wood grain for the center console, a steering wheel, other little bits and pieces that people have noticed, which is really good. So you know, people are down to help. and I've got a lot more information even about this car. There could be another cool story coming up on this that I want to sort of confirm and speak to someone about. Something I love, as I said, I love the story and chasing the history, but no, I'm very happy with the condition now that I've washed it. It's as I thought it was. So even the interior, like, I'm very, very scared to pull these door trims off just because of how many sort of special pieces and little bits and stuff are on them. I don't want to break anything. So, you know, stuff like this, I just want to try and get off on the car. But it's all just little stuff, like nothing's really stained or, you know, anything like that. It's just sort of dirty and oily. I think they sprayed sort of Armor All on everything, so everything's a bit, you know, yuck to the touch. But it's just all little shit. You know, stuff like this, and 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 this. Like even these seatbelt buckle buttons that I usually replace are in really good nick. Like there's absolutely 0 point change in these. They're still bright orange. Even these I was gonna get, but absolutely no point. There's nothing wrong with them. This might be a very short series on this car. There's not much to do, to be honest. I've got to say, as much as I love doing this and cleaning cars when I get them for the first time, it is super refreshing cleaning a car that's already been sort of detailed. Like they don't go sort of full hog for the auction. It's just to make it look good in photos. But like that's the steering wheel. Usually steering wheels are absolutely stuck, caked with shit. But this is not bad. That was a brand new rag. That's not too bad for a steering wheel. And I really want to clean this boot area just because it's a small area that you can do, shut the boot and you don't have to worry about it anymore. But as I showed you before, these boot struts are completely gone. So I got to do them before I can do anything else. That scared the absolute shit out of me. Tripod saved the day. They're actually alright. Maybe these are for ones without a spoiler. Who knows? I just got some cheapy replacements off eBay. I don't know how long they're gonna last, so I bought 2 sets. eBay strikes again. This is a new one. This is an old one. Look at the length difference. That's with it fully extended. The boot only half opens. Fuck my life, man. eBay. Alright, so the back's all apart. Tail lights out. Nice and dirty in there. Nice and dirty all here. Some rusty crap there. Not actual rust, just crap from the tyre sitting there. No rear quarter chops, which is good. Boot floor's all clean. Clean as in hasn't had a rear ender. I noticed these, which look new, even the nuts and the washers, so I reckon this has had some rear shocks recently or something like that, so let's get to cleaning. Now if anyone would like to educate me, is this the right wheel? Is this even a Holden spare? Got a part number 10B211901, which I googled and nothing comes up, but it's definitely never been fitted to a car. Brand new tyre, and it's got GM stamped on it, but is it the right one for this car is the question. Feel free to educate me. Whew. And the rear is all done. All in here clean, seal clean, every trim clean. And I went over everything with a razor blade and scissors just to get all the furry bits off. So in here is looking very, very good. Apart from that and this thing. But if you're wondering why I struggle to get videos out lately, this took me 2 hours. And that's pretty much all the time I have today. So that's why some weeks I really struggle to get a video out. And I don't want to put out junk. So I'd rather wait until I do a few things together, put it all together in one video, and sorry, you just got to wait another 1 or 2 weeks on top. And yes, as some people mentioned last video, the tail lights are faded here, as you can see. I am on the hunt. If you have a set of very, very good or new old stock condition genuine tail lights, hit me up. I'm not interested in aftermarket tail lights. Don't even bother. Ugh. Jesus Christ, man. So I've hit a bit of a roadblock here. I've got the bottom of the back seat out, and I thought, the top will be the same as a VN. 2 10 mils on the bottom, lift upwards and it comes out. But how the hell do you get these out? There's one there and another one down below and behind. Very confusion how the hell you would get that out. Or am I just stupid? I don't know. But I think I might just leave the back of the back seat in and do it in the car. But very confused. All right, yep, turns out I am an idiot. That's exactly how you pull them off, but I just wasn't pushing hard enough. But the next thing is getting it past these, because I can't get these out. And you can probably force it over with the material, but I don't want to tear anything. So at this point, I'm leaving the tops of the back seats in and I'll do them in the car. It's not worth the risk. Now, I'm sure to much people's dismay, I have decided not to wet vac the seats and stuff in this car, just because it's really cold in Melbourne, and if you ever wet vac stuff before, you'll know that it takes forever to dry, and you pretty much need a sunny day. You need to do them first thing in the morning and leave them out in the sun all day long for them to dry. And if they don't dry and you put them back in the car will stink like damp, like a musky, whatever you want to call it, smell. And it's freezing in Melbourne at the moment. There is no way these seats are going to dry. I'm going to have to leave them out in the sun for like a week here. So what I decided to do is, there's just a couple of little stains, like, I don't know if you can see it, little bits and pieces like that on the grey. And I've got this stuff that I'm just going to scrub each little stain and see if I can get them all out. I will report back and tell you if this product works or not. This stuff's actually proving to be pretty damn good. I'll show you here. So stain, stain, stain. Watch it not get these out now. Look at that, all 3 gone. So this shit gets a tick of approval from me. So while we're still in the interior, I thought I might as well tackle this one here. So what I'm going to do is, I got some of this, no idea if it's good or not, but it's got a tiger roaring on it, so it must be good. Paintbrush, and I'll lay some behind here, clamp it, leave it overnight, pretty much see what happens. You 2 seconds in and I'm ruining it. It's not as thick as I thought it was. I'll leave that overnight, see how we go. Hopefully, I didn't think the door shuts with that clamp there. It does, just. So the wheel off, I think it was definitely a country car, going by how like chippy it is. And definitely looks like brand new calipers. Pads look brand new. Discs haven't got a tiniest bit of a lip on them. Some Monroe shocks but with standard springs, and it's just dirty. Definitely the same on the back here with the pads, calipers and discs. Everything looks new. And a better look at these shocks. I'm really interested to know what the hell these things are and if it's going to be annoying to lower this thing. But same as the front, everything's stock, just dirty. Give her a bit of a clean. says anything, no, this is not the one that I washed the car with. It's pretty damn good under here. I'm super happy. Good car. Whew, I reckon that'll be it for this one, guys. She is pretty much as clean as she's gonna get. Next one, I want to rip this tint off. As I've said previously, tint does my head in, especially old tint that's gone all to shit. Gave the engine bay a quick going over, just wiped off all the armour oil that the oxygen joint had sprayed over everything, put the engine covers around the right way, wiped down every little nook and cranny, brake clean, degreased all down in here to get all the junk off. So if there is any leaks, which I'm sure there will be because it is a 5 litre, they'll be easier to spot with all the crud gone. But she's come up pretty bloody good. And I will get this detailed properly after I get a few things painted. Still borderline about this roof, to be honest. But I don't know, I'm no cut polish professional. That's it for now. Goodbye.